After taking my first steps into automation fair, I wanted to continue what I started in my previous video on FactoryTalk Design Workbench. Today, I'm testing the new Micro850 L50E in a real setup, just like the skid I saw on the show floor. In my last video, I explored FactoryTalk Design Workbench, the new Rockwell Engineering Studio. But today, I'm going one step further. I'm using it with a real hardware, the Micro850 L50E. I want to see what the workflow looks like in practice. A small program download to the PLC, OPC UA connection, and even test with an IO link master from IFM. Let's start with a simple program. I'm using FTDW to create a small routine, counter, timer, a toggle bit, and a basic output, nothing complex. The goal is just to validate the workflow. Now let's download it to the Micro850 L50E. By the way, there's no online editing yet in FactoryTalk Design Workbench. Rockwell mentioned they are considering it for a future version, maybe version 2. So for now, every change requires a full download. It's something to keep in mind if you are used to online edits on other platforms. And now the Micro850 is online. The output is active, my counter is running, everything works. Now that the PLC is running, let's connect it to an OPC UA server. I'm using it only as a bridge. It exposes the Micro850 tags so I can monitor them live. This gives me instant feedback on my program. Every input, every output, every internal tag updated in real time. And that live visibility is exactly what you need before integrating the PLC into any higher level system. Later, the same data stream will be used to drive my real-time simulation in Isaac Sim. Now let's test something a little more advanced, connecting a third-party IO link master. In this case, the EFM AL1122 using a generic Eternal module. and here it does not connect. The reason is simple and technical. The Micro850 series support assembly instance up to 150, but the IFM AL1122 use instance 151, so the PLC simply cannot establish the connection. This is a great example of real industrial integration. Everything is possible in theory until you check the details. Compatibility matters. The limit on the Micro850 side prevents this specific I/O link master from working through a generic Ethernet connection. So today, we tested three things: a simple ladder program downloaded to the Micro850 L50E, live OPC UA tag reading, and a real-world compatible limitation with an I/O link master from EFM. This workflow shows exactly what industrial programming looks like in 2025: physical hardware, digital connectivity, and validation through real tests. In the next video, I'll connect this Micro850 to Isaac Sim to drive a real-time 3D simulation. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy a real industrial demos with a real hardware and real challenges, subscribe to follow the next steps.